Hey guys, before we get into today's video, let you guys know that there is some explicit content, so viewer discretion is advised.
What the fuck? Sit the fuck down right now, let's go! Oh, dude.
Alright guys, so after that intro, you're probably wondering, what the fuck did you guys just watch? And honestly, I'm gonna show you guys what the hell happened to my boy Nick here. So, but first, we're going to actually throw this back a few months into the past. Alright, so let's start from the beginning here, guys. So basically, the story takes place at Festival Pier in Philadelphia, and guys, this was my second concert ever. So I guess you guys can say that I'm still new when it comes to the whole live events and concerts kind of scene. But I was really hyped to see a lot of bands. But also, surprisingly, I was really happy to actually discover some bands that I've never even heard of before. Alright, so back to the story. So if you guys are familiar with like rock or alternative concerts or festivals, now you might know that shit can get pretty reckless pretty quick. Alright, now at the end of the day, it's all part of the culture, whether it be moshing, and you guys are familiar with moshing. Basically, you're just running around flailing your arms around in like circles and like a windmill, dude. It's kind of weird, dude, but like I said, it's all part of the culture. But it can get kind of dangerous if you guys aren't careful with what you're doing. And yeah, that's a motherfucking gorilla, dude. But there's other ways to get pretty reckless while at a rock concert. Like, as you guys can see in this footage right here, there's actually people in a circle pit where, as you guys can see, people just form a big giant circle and they're just basically running around in circles after circle after circle. Basically in a rotation, man. Now, this might sound a bit crazy to you, but even the musical artists might even encourage you guys to even do this kind of shit just to get shit even more crazier. So up to this point, we were having a good ass time, enjoying the music, enjoying the atmosphere, and honestly, it was just a really dope experience, man. But something did come up that pissed off the entire audience of this concert, and let me break it down for what happened. Alright, so from the intro, you're probably wondering, who the hell is this guy right here, and why is he saying all this shit up to the mic? Alright, so this is Ryan Radke. He's a lead singer of a band called Fire and Verse, and he somehow managed to get the entire crowd so fucking mad within a few short minutes. Now the thing is, what he did wasn't so rude and disrespectful. Basically, just the way that he came about it. So basically, what he wanted to do was he wanted to get the entire crowd to, you know, all get down on one knee and just pose for an Instagram picture. Now you're probably thinking, hey man, that's actually pretty dope. Like, who wouldn't want to be on the Instagram page of like a celebrity or artist or band? You know, that'd be pretty freaking dope, right? But the thing is, guys, even though this was an outdoor venue, Not gonna lie, we're like, you know, all squished into a certain section where basically if you want a good view of the stage, obviously you gotta be facing the front of it, and basically from the people all around you, kind of like shoulder to shoulder with each other. It's not like it was a hot day or anything like that. It's not like, you know, there's like dirt and sand all over the place or gonna get like disgusting afterwards. But like I said, it was kind of rough to actually, you know, get down on a knee because there's so many people kind of leaning on each other, and it was just not comfortable to do all this shit just for one Instagram picture. You feel me? So Ronnie, he literally like stopped mid-session during a song like, hey guys, I'm not gonna sing until you guys get down and pose for this fucking Instagram picture. You're fucking assholes and shit like that. So honestly, Ronnie, bro, like I said, it's not like this was mean or disrespectful, but the way he came about it, bro, it just made you look like a straight asshole, and nobody was fucking with that at all. But on top of that, guys, like, this is a paid event, so obviously every single band has a certain set time they're able to perform their performance. So, you know, just holding up your performance and just wasting everyone's time is also wasting a lot of money as well. So as a result, for everyone's lack of patience, people started booing, everyone started putting their middle fingers up saying fuck you Ronnie, and they just were not having it, dude.
Come on, sit down, let's go. Not gonna happen.
The next day, Ronnie did post a picture on Instagram apologizing for the way he acted, but homie, next time, just be respectful to the crowd and the audience. But alright guys, it's time to get down to the juiciest part of today's video. But also, just looking back at this picture, Nick, bro, I'm so sorry this happened to you, but, you know, it wasn't, you know, the worst thing that happened in the world. Like, guys, Nick's okay now. Like, this was recorded, like, months ago. But damn, did I feel so freaking bad for this guy after, like, what was supposed to be a great night, or just turned to something so shitty. So here's a breakdown on what happened. So basically, me and my boy Nick here, we want to get the best spots that we could before the last band went live on stage. Now, most concerts, they'll leave the main performance for last, you know, the main shebang before it's all over. But basically, my favorite band of all time, if y'all know who I'm talking about, you're a real OG of the channel. But my favorite band of all time is A Day to Remember. And guys, a majority of the audience, including myself, we probably mainly went there just to see this band alone. Like, I've listened to these guys for so long now. I love their music, and this band means the world to me, alright? But before I could see them, me and Nick here, we actually had to, like, you know, watch a few more bands before they went live on for their set. But guys, shit turned for the worst real quick. So basically, guys, like, if you guys remember this kind of music, it can get pretty hardcore, and people reacted way differently than something more chill and more relaxed. Like, if you thought that clip of moshing was, you know, was crazy before, but when hardcore music goes live, that's when chaos breaks out. That's when the pits get way more aggressive. That's when the circle pits are even larger and faster and crazier. And people be swinging left and right just while listening to this hardcore music, alright? Now, the band Under Oath went live on stage, and they can get pretty hardcore, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really familiar with Under Oath that much, but I just know that they're definitely a heavier band. They're probably majority of the bands that perform that day. Now, not gonna lie, I kind of lost Nick for a little bit. I knew, like, within what range he was in my proximity, so I would say that we were probably 30-40 feet away from the front of the stage. Now, Nick was closer, so probably like 10 feet further from me, but like I said, I knew where he was, so I'm like, hey, no worries, you know. There's also some of his buddies there that are kind of watching over him as well, so I'm like, alright, we good, I know where he is, and I'll just, you know, catch up with him in a bit. But then halfway through the set, I see Nick backing out of the crowd with a bloody nose. Now, immediately I'm thinking, bro, what the fuck happened? Like, hopefully, like, it's not serious. I'm thinking, like, someone could have, like, elbowed him or something like that, or, like, fist pump into his face or some shit like that. But then, like, one of his buddies were telling me, like, bro, he got hit with a beer can. So I'm thinking, oh shit, dude, is he like a crushed beer can? Like, someone threw that shit, then kind of like sliced his nose a little bit. So after that set, I'm like, bro, like, I cannot just let my homie like bleed out over here. So I'm like, all right, so hopefully I can like get out of this crowd and then get back before, you know, the main performance goes live on stage. So I'm trying to get out of this tight ass crowd, and basically like try to find out where he is. So I'll give him a call. I'm like, bro, where are you? He's telling me he's at the medical tent, which I had no idea where the heck that was. So I finally found my way into the medical tent, and basically this is what happened, guys.
Oh my god, dude. Guys, the pins were too fucking harsh for Nick, dude. Tell him what happened.
Dude, beer cans in the face, bro.
Guys, we could not fucking move, dude. It's shoulder to shoulder with like people next to us, dude. And we're gonna get tossed around and forth like rag dolls, alright? And the shit be flown everywhere, but a full fucking beer can, not even open? What kind of fucking shit is this? Dude, it wasn't even up. Oh my god.
Fucked up.
Like guys, right now we're in first aid, but like you just have you even seen yourself yet?
Oh, dude.
Oh dude,
It's gross, dude. It's gross.
oh my god. I'm so sorry, dude.
So basically, if you guys didn't hear, my boy Nick, he got hit with a unopened beer can, and honestly, like, that caught me off guard, because I'm like, bro, like, the cans that are being sold there were like 20-ounce cans, and not gonna lie, those are actually some pretty, you know, dense cans, and for it not to be open either, like, you know that shit's gonna hurt like a rock. And like, honestly, the thing is, like, I'm like, bro, like, beers there were like 14 bucks, so that shit hella expensive, bro. So guys, try not to like spend so much money at a concert, because we all know that shit can be overpriced. But I felt so fucking bad, dude. He got hit with a overpriced, unopened beer, and unfortunately it did break his nose, so Nick had to go to the hospital the next day. But right, guys, basically that is the whole story on how my bro Nick here got fucked up by a beer. But to end off today's video, here's some footage at the end of the concert where we got to see I Did Remember. I fucking loved it, man. It was so fucking dope, guys. But guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Please hit with the thumbs up or leave me a like. You guys want to follow me on Twitter? Is that my suppressor? Alright guys, I'm out. Peace.